No, I mean, listen, most likely if you're 25 and you get the flu, you're going to survive. But you could pass it on to grandma, you could pass it on to a neighbor and others. And we want everybody to be protected and to stop the spread of the flu, because obviously what we learned from COVID-19 is your behavior affects others. So I think we all have to step up and be one community and make a big impact to try to prevent the spread of this virus.
How much of a surge do you think when it comes to COVID cases this winter?
You know, viruses, we know, surge when you're indoors. It's much easier to spread. And with COVID now and the new variants we're seeing, there are about 8 new variants on our radar screen now. They are going to come up this fall, this winter, and there will be significant spread. The hope is we have enough immunity from these vaccines that there's not serious illness and it's not going to dramatically affect our lifestyle. That's really the hope. So I'm praying that people line up more to get this new booster. Just like the flu shot, we expect to be a relatively slow uptake. We have to push, get those vaccines so we don't shut down.
Dr. Agus, no pressure, but I'm going to line up and get the flu shot when you tell me to. So, October, November, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a time now that we all should set up. It was probably too early, beginning of September, but now it's in that window where it makes sense to get it. So I got it last week, and I know we did it for everybody in our institute last week. And it's certainly important that we step and do it. So please do it. If anything, you have a sore arm, you're welcome to blame me. A lot of people do.
I will, next time we talk.
Always good advice, Dr. Agus. Thank you. Quick check of your money. Here's Steve Potisk.
Well, Made in America is becoming more of a thing for Apple. The company relies on more than 180 suppliers to build parts for its various devices, with most of them overseas. Now, when the pandemic started, there were only 25 U.S. manufacturing sites for Apple suppliers, but according to a just-released supplier list, that total almost doubled to 48 last year, as increasingly complicated geopolitics and on-and-off pandemic disruptions in China manufacturing look better. It's shaping up as another big win for Wall Street. The Dow ahead 672 points now. NASDAQ adding 356. S&P positive by 98. Check your money at 20 and 50 after every hour. I'm Bloomberg Steve Potisk from the California Deluxe Windows Money Desk, KNX News 97.1 FM.
Still going with this chase. West 10 near the 710. Jen's got more next to 753.
How's your mental health? I'm listening with Mike Shinoda.
Mental health isn't just like, it's not a state of being. It's almost like, think about it like fitness, or think about it like how are you doing right now? And so there's an awareness. Mental health is all about being aware of, how am I doing today? Like if you say on a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy are you? And that's your state of mind.
More at imlistening.org. Talk saves lives.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs can make a difference every day. That's why we're bringing back our a different handcrafted medium sub at a special price for every day of the week. From Meatball Monday to Italian Sunday. Get it for a limited time, only at Firehouse Subs. Tap the banner now to start your pickup order.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safe to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
I'm Listening reminds you that you are not alone. There's a new national hotline for mental health-related distress, 988. When you call or text, you will be connected directly with trained counselors in over 200 crisis centers nationwide. They can get you the help you need anytime, anywhere. 988, the new National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Talk saves lives. And with 988, talking is only 3 digits away. Find out more at imlistening.org.
The United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and the largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. The USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal agencies with free safety equipment donations, an awareness program, and more. For more information on the USDSA and how you can help, visit usdeputy.org.
7:50 freeways again. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5. Jennifer York.
All right, so this man is wanted for residential burglary. That's where it started. It went west on the 60, north on the 605, east on the 210, got off, went west on the 210, south on the 605, west on the 10. That's where we are right now. I'm going to go up to Scotty to try to find him. It's a little challenging in an airplane versus a helicopter. It looks still on this 10. Let's go to Scotty's flying in the Southern California Total Dealers Sky 3. Scotty.
Yeah, we had to make a series of turns here, and I did at least temporarily lose sight of this chase. And one thing here, too, just following it with a helicopter, and they do that a lot when drivers in these pursuits are just driving so erratically and dangerously. They don't want to encourage them anymore, to keep doing those sorts of things. So, again, we're going to be right around the 10 and 710 interchange here with this pursuit. So if you're in the area, please use a lot of extra caution. This person's been weaving across the entire freeway using the right shoulder at times, driving anywhere from 70 to well over 100 miles an hour, Jan.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on it. It looks like you transitioned. Now 710 right now, approaching the 60. Again, it's very crowded out there. People trying to get to school, trying to get to work. They got kids in the car. They got animals in the car. And so it's a really dangerous situation. That's why they've laid off and they just have airships overhead. But I do believe from the westbound 10, he's going south on the 710. And he is going to hit some traffic in East Los Angeles. Our next from the Point Hills Hyundai 24-hour traffic center. Back to you, Scott.
Mostly sunny today, slightly warmer than yesterday. Highs, beaches, lower 80s, looking at mid-80s. LA and Orange County metro areas. 90s in the valleys. Right now it's clear, 63 degrees. Downtown LA at 7:57.
Looking for stories about Black culture, Black news? Subscribe to the podcast Beyond Black History Month. From influential newsmakers like Soledad O'Brien.
I try and use Twitter to explain, this thing is not good, but let me explain to you why it's not good. And let's talk about what framing is.
To why Game of Thrones fans can believe in dragons, but not a Black Targaryen. Or Valerion, technically. Find Beyond Black History Month on the Odyssey app or wherever you get from.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. With honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important with alcohol and other drugs. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be shared with friends or family. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
The listening you love on the free Odyssey app. Your trusted local radio stations, coverage of your favorite teams, live news from your hometown, and millions of podcasts on demand. Best of all, you can completely customize your listening experience. Follow topics you care about, like leagues and teams. Pause or rewind your local sports and news, and add shows to your queue to catch up later. There's a lot to listen to, so get started and download the free Odyssey app today.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become one in a million.
From the GetRefunds.com studios.
KNX AM/FM Los Angeles.
And always live on the free Odyssey app.
This is KNX News 97.1 FM.
All that matters to you in Southern California.
Coming up, it's our breaking news. High-speed freeway chase. It continues right now. Burglary suspect. He's now in the 710. Latest coming up.
Demonstrations at LA City Hall over the moratorium on evictions.
This is KNX News 97.1 FM. It's 8 o'clock. This is sponsored by